In previous video we build a form, this one, using method 1 using multiple state, something like this. We use multiple state for all the fields, but in method 2 let's change this to using single state that will be object. Let's remove the object now, so we can see single state using single state approach, that will be method 2. We can use this previous code for that. Let's use only one state, that will be form data and set form data. Let's remove all the unnecessary things and let's use data structure, that will be object. For multiple value we can use array of object, but here we use object data structure. For that, inside property name, that will be username, initially empty. What is the second property? uh, let's go email, then gender. Email also empty, uh, gender also empty. Skills, after gender we have skills, that will be the array. After skills we have experience have initial value, uh, fresher value, fresher, that will be in Pascal case. Experience, next we have experience property, fresher. Last, after the experience, what is the last input? Join reason. Join reason, that will be empty string initially. So we used here single state, and how can we do controlled input? We have to use form dot use name. We can't use directly like this. Let's comment this. We have to do every here form data dot username. As you can see, so many properties. Let me zoom so you can see the code. Okay, form data username done, form data email is done, form data email is done. Next, form data dot gender is done. Here also form data dot gender, form data dot gender. For checkbox also form data dot skills, form data dot skills, form data dot skills, and last label for experience, not the last, it's second last one will be why do you want to join, that will be form data dot join reason. Okay, done. Now how can we handle this set form data? We can create one like uh, handler function, const handle form data, that will be arrow function. arrow function. Okay, then let's pass this value to uh, normal input. For checkbox we have to create another handler for this. For single value, uh, I can show you what is single value. So this is single value, this is multiple values. So for skill we have to create another handler, but for this all this property or input field we can use this handler form data. uh, we don't have to use on skill, we can use on other, like where on the input on change, here we can pass that callback function here. And for that property name we can use the id if it's similar name, or we can provide a name for that. Let's use the name that will be similar to this state. Username, I hope spelling is correct. We have to use this both. On email also, let's remove this. Name is email, let's copy this. Gender, we can use or not gender, checked property, I don't think so, so let's use this. Also name will already here, that will be gender. On change here also, on change here also. Skills, let's skip the skills. Okay, after skill we have experience. Let's remove this on change, and name is similar to id, that will be experience. Okay, so similar name like this, experience. Then last one will be our why do you want to join. This will be join reason name. Okay, now let's handle this handle form data. We receive event here, event object. Now let's destructure the name, event dot target, and let's grab the value also. uh, let's add dynamically name and value to the form data. That will be set form data previous, and we have to return the object, so we have to use moon bracket, otherwise it will run return undefined. Let's use previous value also and spread inside this object this all previous value. Okay, uh, next let's add property dynamically, the name and the value. Okay, so everything looks fine. Now we have to handle the skill only. uh, let's check all the value, that will be username, form data dot user, let's console the form data. Where is the application? What is the error? Reference error, form state is not defined. Form state, yes, we remove the form state. let's uh, let's create form state. Const use state. 10 minutes already done. Here use state, this will be false boolean value. Form state, set form state. Okay, now let's go. If I write username, I get the username. If I write email, I get the email. If I select on male, I get also male. If I select on female, I get female. We haven't handled this skill, so let's skip that. For experience, we have by default fresher. Let me, you can't see, so immediate, I let me remove this. You can see in intermediate here. So experience also working using single state. Here I can write I know Redux, where we can see I know Redux. You can see I know Redux. So everything working fine. Expect skills. If I click on skills, it will give error because we haven't handled this part. Let's handle this thing. We can't handle the skills here because it will be more confusing, because we have to write so much logic inside here only. If you are writing for numbers, uh, like phone number, something like that, you can do ternary operator and you can convert some value into number if you want to handle that part also. Handle skills, so we don't have that state, we have only set form state. So based on that, let's do set form, and here also set form state. uh, we have previous value object. We can't return object in shorthand, so let's use moon bracket. Previous dot 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 spread previous value. What we need here, we need skills. We need to replace the skills, this one, skills array. So let's use previous dot skills, previous dot skills, this one, and add the value of that here. Previous dot skills, how can we add? This is the array. Okay, previous skill. Let's spread that and let's add new value. So done, we did the logic for checked. Now we need the logic for deselect. If it's not selected, then previous, similar to above, we have to use moon bracket, spread that previous value, skills, and we can filter like previous dot skills dot filter, and filter will return a new array for this skill. Here skill, if skill not equal to value, then return that if this condition is true. So we did this handle skill part also. Now we can see all the values on the DOM. We have to use form data dot username, similar for email, similar for gender, similar for skills, similar for experience, same for join reason. Now let's refresh and let's add email, mail. Okay, so there is error, skills is not iteratable, previous 24, line number 24. Set form state, that we don't want. We need set form data. Okay, set form data, we choose wrong state, that why it's give error. Let's refresh. 0 mail. Okay, everything working fine. I know how to build react form. Build react form. Let's submit. Yes. Now using single state, if I uncheck this one, as you can see it's working. So using single state, only this form data and one single state and two handler function, that will be all the form data expect this skill, two handler and one state, and this state for only like showing the data on the top using single state. So this one I think easy if you know the logic, how it's working, the previous state, and if you know the ES6 code like spreading and dynamically putting the key and the value, then it will be easy compared to previously we seen that we have to use multiple state. This one is easy. If you do this 5 to 6 time, then you can like understand this code. So let's after that let's do the third method, that will be use reducer. So use reducer, let's do in next part. We have 18 minutes already done, so thank you.